Welcome to the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist and Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist. We're reporting to you live from the Wave Beach Realty Studios in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. All right, guys, welcome back into the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist. I'm Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist. We are on episode 37 of our Quick Clips series, and today I think we're just going to give you a general news update because we don't do enough of that for you.
I know, really. Of course, I haven't kept up with this.
Politics and news.
I haven't really been keeping up with it. I'm not in classroom right now. I'm only doing online stuff, which I hate, but so I don't have to prepare to go in front of the students to talk. So I really kind of checked out. So I don't know a lot that's going on. Especially this, we're recording this. This is going to air a week later. So anything we talk about now is not going to be relevant next week because the next news cycle is going to happen.
Oh yeah,
but
there's
some of the stuff
day.
that's just going on is just, I just shake my head. So as we record this, Elon is officially out of Doge.
Yep. Which made Tesla stock go up.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla stock's up.
So now he announced last month he was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was going to be in May, and he did leave. But how much of it do you think is frustration?
I'd say a good bit of it, especially because there's so much to cut, so much fraud and abuse to get through. It's like I'll never get through it all. It's just pointless.
Well, even the stuff he's done has been fault. Courts have overturned him, cutting costs and all. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
And it doesn't seem like people care enough that they're just fine with it. I mean, the government's so big and corrupt at this point. It's just like people are just like. I'm not surprised by any of it.
No.
Like, there's no sticker shock anymore. It's just like, yeah, they suck. They're doing all this. They're stealing our money. What are we going to do about it? We got to pay it either way. I think that's most people's mentality. Like, unless you uprise against it, what are you really going to do? What are you going to do? And you get people into office.
I wouldn't say it, but I might get a call from the IRS.
Well, that and National Guard might knock on your door and take.
Well, I'm not talking about uprising or anything. I mean, but
if nobody pays their taxes,
nobody pays taxes. What do they do? Are they going to prosecute us all?
Nobody's going to do that though. Well, they come down on you so hard if you don't pay your taxes.
If all 150 million of us did though, of course it's not going to be 150 million because 75 million want to do it.
Right.
So 75
and
million
another
people,
10 million don't pay taxes.
Man, that's true too. So I mean, it's actually probably more than that out of the 150 million. Well, out of 230 million, probably about 150 don't pay taxes.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you really can't do anything. I feel like once a government gets so big, without literally starting like where they have to implement martial law and fight you off, there's really nothing. And I'm not. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying, what do you do?
We have a process in place, but every time it seems like every time we put somebody in office that's going to make changes, by the time they get to the point they could make changes, they've been corrupted too.
Yeah, it's either that or they're dead.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Yeah, I mean, the last person that wanted to dismantle the CIA and saw how big they were getting, 50-something years ago, got shot in the back of the head by the CIA, and then they blamed it on some random Russian defector.
It could be something else. We haven't got proof of that yet.
I've read enough of the files where it's pretty obvious without saying it. They didn't just write it in a document and say, we killed JFK, put that in the file for later in case they disclose it. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, there's so much secretive stuff going on.
So my brother thinks that Trump is just part of the problem too. So what do you think?
Well, to an extent. I mean, he can only do so much. He's going to do what he can do.
That's how I feel. He's trying to do something.
He is, but he knows that there's a limit. He knows there's a limit. He's not going to say that.
The big, beautiful bill, hopefully is passed by now, which I don't know if I want it passed. I mean, it doesn't help us. I mean, we're raising the debt ceiling, and we're still spending all this money.
Yeah.
We've got to, I mean, at what point do we say we've got to stop spending, period?
Never.
So it's going to force, that's what's going to happen. We're going to collapse,
yeah.
And it's not going to matter. The government's going to collapse.
Yeah, our money, it'll be like Venezuela. We'll just be throwing it out in the streets. It'll just be fun coupons.
And then we will be a totalitarian, whoever's in charge at that point.
Yeah, I'd leave the country at that point.
And go where?
Anywhere. I'd start in Mexico and then just make my way. I'd make my way.
Have you been down that way?
I've been to Mexico twice. I'm
not talking about in the tourist areas. I'm talking about real life in Mexico. Being a gringo.
Listen, I think if I was willing to run a couple kilos of cocaine for them a couple times.
Oh,
They'd help me get out of there.
Yeah, okay.
They'd help me get out of there afterwards. I'd be like, listen, I'll do you a favor. I'll sneak some cocaine where you need me to get it, and then the cartel, I need to get to this country. I got to get away out of America. Gringo's got to go.
Don't think that.
You don't think it would help?
I don't know. They would take you up on it, but I don't think they'll let you go. At that point,
no.
that's how it works.
It's like like the mafia. Once you're in, you're in.
Exactly. Yeah. Once you're in, you're in.
Once I take that blood,
there's only one way out.
Yeah.
But going, I love Nicaragua. There's no way I'd live there because they take away rights on the spot. I mean, literally, Ortega was sniping, killing his opponents in the street. Literally.
If America did fall, where would you go where you would feel like you have the most freedom? Europe's out.
Europe's out.
Australia?
Yeah, the ones that put them in concentration camp for COVID? I don't think so.
Oh, that's true.
New Zealand's can be pretty authoritarian too. That's just it. Where do you go?
Antarctica. Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872.
Mortgage payment, insurance payments, credit card payments, they can be very overwhelming. Are you ready to take the time to get things under control? Then reach out to me at Clark Financial Coaching to see if we can get you started with a budget and then a vision for the future. Write me at coachwesc@gmail.com. That's coachwesc@gmail.com. Well, the walls up there, you're not allowed to get any be shot.
Oh, that's right. That's where the aliens are. They're in Antarctica. That's where the alien bases are in the poles.
I cannot get over this. I mean, this flat earth stuff is it's really starting to worry me. It's really, these people are.
If the earth was flat, though, honestly, if it was really flat, the sun would never set.
Oh, no, they have a model for that. I've seen it.
What, it just goes down?
No, the way it rotates around. I mean, they've got it all explained.
Oh, okay.
They ignore hundreds and hundreds of years of scientific experiments and all. But
like literally, unless they're all fake images, when you like.
Oh, those are fake.
Those are all fake.
All from NASA.
Even
though there's other space agencies out there, it's all from NASA.
What about when the guy did that Red Bull challenge and he went up into space and literally jumped and went back?
It's off flat Earth.
It didn't look flat from up there. It looks spherical to me.
They got that's just it. They have explanation of everything, and it makes sense in their head. That's what's so scary about it.
I feel like that's 2% of the population believes that.
No, it's not. Oh, I ran into somebody the other day.
There's no way.
It was in their 60s that wholeheartedly believed that the Earth is flat.
There's a better chance of that alien base in Antarctica than there is.
I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, just the basics of physics, basics of nature, the thing that people put their life on the line to learn, and these people get on the internet and they just explain this stuff away. It's like one guy I saw one the other day say, "Well, when you look at that globe that you so love, and you look at people in Australia, they're not standing on their head. Their feet are not upside down." What?
Yes,
but they look at the globe like this is up and down.
Right.
No, down is to the Earth's core, no matter where you're at. Up is into the sky.
Right.
And they don't have enough.
It's a 3D sphere. You're inside.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
like.
Yeah.
But even that gets back to our education on last quick clips. It's kind of like. But going back to the government, people just.
Do they think the moon's flat too?
Oh, the moon is some kind of
it.
little. I've heard different explanations. The moon is some little ball or something. NASA's made the sun. It's just all over the place.
That'd be a lot of fire they'd have to bring up there to make the sun.
It's not as big as I think it was. And it's not. Trust me.
To create.
You go down that rabbit trail. You might not want to. I don't want to come in here and fight you.
That's not even a good conspiracy theory. That's not even a good one. The flat Earth one's not even a good one.
It's one of the biggest ones out there now, though. It really is. You're the conspiracy theorist. Maybe you can debunk the conspiracy.
I will do my best to debunk the conspiracy. But
don't let them draw you in though. Jonathan.
They're not going to draw me into that one. The science doesn't make sense on that one.
They have their own science.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So did Dr. Fauci. so did Dr. Fauci. That's why people with the COVID vaccine are growing like third arms and stuff now.
Have you seen the stuff on that? Talking about news. RFK is taking it off the schedule
for kids. Well, he's taking it off. He's already off for kids now.
Off for kids. Off for pregnant women.
Yeah.
Thank goodness he's making some sense.
He's the only one that's actually making any headway in the government right now.
Did you see Skittles voluntarily taking one of their colors out or something? So
probably the red one, probably the red Skittle.
Well, it's supposed to be doing something that hurting brain cells or something. I don't.
Yeah,
you know.
He's trying to get the fluoride out of the water too.
Yeah,
because fluoride as a topical treat. There's a lot of people that say you don't even need fluoride for your teeth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fluoride-free toothpaste that people use. Yeah. But apparently, like, fluoride only helps your teeth if it's a topical use. There's no reason for it to be in the water and that you're digesting it all the time, which I agree with. Like, I don't want any. Like, I'm not drinking tap water to start with. I'd bring my little fancy waters. Yeah. I splurge on them, but they're good, and I don't want tap. I just don't want the chlorine and everything that's in our tap water. I'm just not drinking it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm with the people that are on the side of, like, just take everything out of my water. Like, if I want to put stuff in my water, I'll put stuff in my water. Just leave it. You know. I mean, I know you got to treat it, and it's the water's all reused and everything like that. You got to treat it, but I don't want all that in it. And so, I mean, he's the one that seems to be making some type of headway, and I don't know how far he's going to really get with the pharmaceutical companies because they run most of the country.
I would love it if you can get them off the air there.
Oh, that's all I see is pharmaceutical commercials.
That's what's keeping cable TV on air, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if he could get rid of that and the law that they can't be sued for malpractice or whatever you would call it for their their medications they come up with, that's got to go. And then I just don't think vaccines should be mandatory.
I don't either
at all. Like, all right, if you want to take them, that's fine. And
between you and your doctor, decide what you want to take.
My favorite though is the people that are like that say, well, like, your kid not being vaxxed or you not being vaxxed, you're going to get other people sick. It's like, well, the vaccine works. What are you worried about? You took it. Your kids took it. Why are they getting the measles if it works? Like, what's in it then? That if you're still getting it, what's the point?
And those same people were okay with all the people coming across the border that had to be vaccinated that took all these diseases back into our local places.
Yeah.
The one in Texas with the measles breakouts, I'm pretty sure if we trace that, it probably started with somebody coming into the country that wasn't vaccinated.
Yeah, most likely.
And then they blame the unvaccinated. Well, yeah, they are unvaccinated, but not the ones you're talking about.
Right, exactly. So it's just people have their own little narratives on everything. But, yeah, I'm all for, making us healthy and keeping stuff that doesn't need to be in our food and water out of it. There's no reason for artificial dyes that we know cause cancer to make my fruit look cuter so my kids will eat them.
Yeah,
like if my kids like the taste of them, they'll eat them. They don't care that they're red or they're, bland looking. It doesn't matter. Right. They're going to eat it if it tastes good. So it's like it's just – I don't need all. I mean, these same companies, they're not. Europe already has all this stuff banned, so it's like all you gotta do is make the same stuff you're already selling to Europe, so they don't even really have to change anything.
Yeah,
they're literally just all right. We're shipping all this out to Europe. Let's just do the same process now for America, and nothing changes really. No. So anyway, I don't know. I know I'm going off on a tangent.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
So yeah, what else? What other news updates do we have?
There's so much. I like I said, I haven't been keeping up with it a lot.
Epstein killed himself.
Well, according to Bongino,
he's a liar. He is such a liar. He went on Fox again saying that. I saw a clip of it today. He was on there again saying, "Listen, we have video. Nobody came in or out of this." It's like, well, release the video then.
Yeah.
He said they were trying to make the video clearer, and they would release the original video, but clearer when soon to prove that he didn't kill him. That he killed himself.
Good. It needs to release that. They also said we're going to look into the pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Release that.
Yeah.
What are the three?
The Trump assassination.
The cocaine.
Yep.
The cocaine in the White House.
Cocaine.
And what was the last one we were looking at?
The Trump assassination was one. And then Epstein and there was something else.
There was one other thing that reopening up or putting resources
coming after James Comey.
Oh, gosh, that guy's 8647. He just found that, yeah.
Did he write a book too? Or just Jake Tapper?
Tapper wrote a big one, but I'm sure Comey's wrote some in the past about Trump. The whole thing with Tapper, though, I mean,
what a gaslighter!
gaslighter.
Somebody posted a video of him on Fox talking about like, it's just these politicians need to be held accountable for hiding all this, blah blah. I was like, bro, you literally pitched the same narrative. I was like, what kind of gaslighting is that? And then you're going to make money off of a book. And then he's like, not many people actually write books to make money. That's what he said. Like, acting like he's not going to make money. He's like, I'm not going to discuss where my money comes from. People don't really make money off writing books. You're right. All these authors that are living in mansions don't make money off their books, and you're not going to make any money off of your Biden book that idiots will actually go out and buy.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
He should run for governor if people believe that. Jake Tapper. Well, if he can gaslight pretty good.
Suppose Harris to go run for California governor.
She should. She should. You can't make it a worse place to live.
I don't know. They still could make it even worse. It's bad enough now. That good gracious, it's terrible.
Oh,
But you see what Newsom has ordered all the cities to get rid of the homeless encampments.
Really? What are they going to do with it?
I don't know. What do you expect? Just, okay, so you made all this problem. Now you want them to fix it? I don't get it. He's trying to run for president, though.
Oh, yeah, trying to look good.
Trying to look good.
Trying to look good. I mean, people are fleeing California.
They are.
Fleeing California. They were fleeing it like they're literally
But
escaping
as California
a foreign country.
the U.S. goes, that's why something's got to stop all this. Hopefully Trump can do something. Trump can't do it all, and there's only maybe a year left, maybe a year and a half left. He can do something effectively unless we win.
Nothing's going to get done.
The House. That's what I feel.
Nothing's going to get done. Nothing's going to get done. It's the same old game. He can only do so much. There's people way higher up than him that are pulling the strings, and they're like, we'll let him get his little talking points in and do a little couple wins here and there, but we'll stop him when it gets to this. And if we can't stop him, we'll stop him.
Yep. That's what we have.
They've tried that twice. So anyway, so all right. So I guess the final question is, we never said it. Where are we going if the U.S. collapses? If you have to escape and flee, we got to go to a country, and we have to decide now. We have to.
Because there's nowhere better.
No, not right now. But if it got bad enough, there's got to be somewhere better. If you just had to let's just go somewhere as a refugee and flee for now. Where are we going?
I just don't see.
I'm not going to Canada.
I just don't see if we're going down. I don't see another country. I don't see a country that's not going down. Where would I go though? Probably somewhere in the Caribbean.
Really? Oh yeah. The only thing you'd have to run from there is hurricanes, I guess.
Or hurricanes and elected officials who go try to control your life. Still, same thing.
Yeah, I
guess
at
a lower scale.
I guess maybe I'd go somewhere in Asia, maybe like Japan or something.
Oh yeah, Japan. Sure, have fun there.
That'd be all right. I'd be all right. I'd be safe for a little while.
Millions of people, and they're talking about their debt. Oh my gracious, their government's out of control completely. They're at 200. Last I looked, they were 270% of GDP. So, they're not any better than we are.
Well, maybe somewhere in Asia's got to be. I mean, because I can't think of anywhere in Africa I'd go. Can't think of anywhere in Europe I'd go. Antarctica, I just would freeze to death within minutes. South America, I mean, it's just too poor down there. I mean, I guess I could live off the grid and be fine if one of those countries are fairly safe. Costa Rica would. I could do Costa Rica.
But then it's only so big. Only so many of us going to be able to get there.
Yeah.
If I could pick anywhere to go, I'd just go to Corn Island and live there.
Where?
Corn Island.
Where's that?
I'm not telling anybody because I don't want anybody to know what's at.
I'm sure a Google search. I'm sure my AI could find it right now.
I'm sure it can too. It's in the Western Caribbean. Untouched by modern civilization, just about.
I'm just going to go to the whatever island it is in Jurassic Park and just live with the dinos. Okay. on the other side of the flat Earth. That was off Costa
Rica too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Flat Earth.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're out of time on this one, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Yeah, maybe before we end it, maybe by the time it collapses, Elon will figure out a way to get us to Mars, and I'll just hop on that first flight. Give me a first-class ticket, say bye to the flat Earth, and land on that nice round Mars and start building a base.
Who's to say it's not flat?
It could be. It could be. I'll ask him when we get there what he thinks.
Oh, my gracious.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week, or maybe we won't. Who knows?
Have a good one.
When life gets unpredictable, turn to a partner you can trust. At Bobby Clary State Farm, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we're dedicated to providing personalized coverage that fits your needs. With our friendly and knowledgeable team, navigating your insurance options have never been easier. Visit BobbyClary.com or call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right.
Eisenhower Dental, located at 107 Waccamaw Medical Park Drive in Conway, a place where you can find all your dental services, including general dentistry, cosmetic, restorative, and pediatric dentistry. Reach out to them today at their website, eisenhowerdental.com, or call them at 843-234-3110, 843-234-3110, and tell them Wes the Economist sent you.
Thanks for listening to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at DollarsCentsGS and on Facebook at Dollars and Cents.